Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, The Lazy Bookworm. I'm Rebecca. This video, it's going to be a bit of a mismatch between an update on my reading, an update on Cloak and Dagger Christmas, and a bit of a Christmas vlog. So, as I said, this video is going to be a short video of just quite a few things. I'm going to give you a quick update on my reading, in particular what I've been reading for Cloak and Dagger Christmas, which I will do in just a second, but also I will show you a few sights and sounds I've seen in relation to Christmas, just on my travels around my city of Auckland. December's been a good month for reading. I've managed to finish quite a few books I had left over from November, which was really good. But the last week or so I've been a bit sort of slow on the reading. I think it's just, getting ready for Christmas and all that. What I have read so far for Cloak and Dagger Christmas is I have read Lady Orderly's Secret. Yay! I finally got to read it. I am so happy. I gave this a 3 stars on Goodreads. It was good, but I didn't find it hugely exciting. I mean, maybe, because there was quite a lot of hype surrounding it and I so wanted to read it, I maybe had very, very high expectations for it, but I'm still glad I read it. Another book I read, which I think I mentioned about in my Cloak and Dagger Christmas TBR as well, is Pride and Premeditation. I finished that off. I really like this book. It's a modern day retelling of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. But this book has a twist. Lizzie Bennet is helping out at her father, Mr. Bennet's law firm, where she discovers that Mr. Bingley has been accused of murder. And so she goes about to find the real killer and prove Mr. Bingley's innocence. It's one of those things, I don't think you need to read Pride and Prejudice in order to enjoy this book, but I do think you would enjoy this book a lot more if you have read Pride and Prejudice. Another book I have read for Cloak and Dagger Christmas that I finished was, I think, for the last prompt, which was to listen to something, whether it be a podcast or an audiobook, and that is The Diviners by Libba Bray. And apparently this is the first in a series of 4 books. I didn't know that when I actually first started reading it, to be honest. This is set in the 1920s in New York, and it is about a young woman, Evie O'Neill, who, after getting into some trouble in her sort of small town in Ohio, is sent to live with her rather eccentric uncle in New York. And soon after she arrives, the police discover a body which is of a young woman, not much older than Evie actually, who was brutally murdered. And this leads on to the hunt for a serial killer. It was very slow at first. It was a bit, slow. And to be honest, especially at first, I didn't actually like the main character Evie. I actually didn't think she was a little bit of a spoiled brat, to be honest. But I'm so glad I stuck with it, because as it progressed, it was so good. It was real edge of your seat stuff. The last book I finished reading for Cloak and Dagger Christmas is the wildcard read. I thought for the wildcard read I would choose a non-fiction mystery, and for that I chose The Betrayal of Anne Frank by Rosemary Sullivan. Now, Anne Frank, of course, is a very well-known figure. Her diary has been read by millions of people throughout the world, including myself. As many of you know, of course, her and her family went into hiding in Amsterdam, I think in 1941, and I think in 1943, 44, they were captured by the Germans and Dutch police, and they were sent first to Westerbroek camp in Holland, and then of course on to the concentration camps. There's always been the continuing mystery who betrayed them. And this book looks into a cold case team that was formed with Dutch and American investigators who set about trying to find out who was their betrayer. Apparently there was an investigation in the late 40s and in the 60s, but they came up with nothing really conclusive. There's been different suspects over the years, but there was nothing really proven, no smoking gun that proved that this one person betrayed them. It was a really good book. It was really good at giving the background, you know, to the Franks, you know, and why they hid. They also talked a lot about their helpers. They also talked a lot about the neighborhood in which they were hiding. And also they did talk about not only the Germans but also the Dutch collaborators. I have one more book that I'm finishing for Cloak and Dagger Christmas, and that is The Key to Deceit. Oh crumbs, can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. I'm sorry, it's gone a bit dark. Yep, The Key to Deceit by Ashley Weaver, which is an Electra McDonald novel. I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm only maybe about a third into it. It's basically about this woman, Electra McDonald, who, with her family, were thieves. They were thieves. They stole from people. Mainly it was from the rich to give to the poor, kind of Robin Hood style, but still they were thieves. But in 1940 they decided to turn over a new leaf and go straight. And then I saw a cop called Major Ramsey comes to them with a case and asks for their help. I definitely hope to finish this by the end of December. And another thing I hope to watch by the end of December is a mystery movie or mystery TV show, which was one of the prompts. I'm on track for my Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I've also been reading other things as well, but I will give you guys a wrap up of my December reads, maybe not next week but the week after. And so on that note, I will just show you a few clips of my travels around town and just enjoying Christmas in Auckland.
Sorry guys. No, make children do things like
So that is the end of this video. It actually has turned out a little bit longer than I expected, to be honest, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm hoping to upload a video actually on Tuesday where I will give my top 23 books from the library I want to read next year. I already gave a sort of TBR for 2023, but I thought I would do a TBR of books I want to get from the library, because as you all know, I love getting books from the library. So yeah, and next week hopefully I will do my top 22 books I read in 2022. I just want to say Happy Christmas everyone, Happy Holidays. I hope you all enjoy it. For all my viewers in North America, I hope you are doing well. I know there's been stories of massive snowstorms and blizzards, so I hope you are all safe and well. We are a little bit the reverse. It is very hot and very sunny here in Auckland for Christmas. And yes, I just hope all of you guys have a great holiday. I hope you have lots of fun with your family and friends. And I will see you next video.